The never-ending debate. The endless stream of videos. After spending a few days reviewing all the comments, thanks to everyone, I'm still not sure whether I should use NextJS or stick with React. But I like taking risks, so I took the chance. And that's the reason why 4 months ago I started my first project with NextJS. After that experience, I have summarized 3 reasons indicating that you and I may not need NextJS as we think. Welcome to DevTown, where I share entertaining and helpful videos for developers. Going back to the video, I will start with the first reason. React first, Next later. I would like to ask you, have you ever used React before? Using NextJS allows you to quickly complete basic tasks and make you feel like an efficient developer. However, when the project becomes more complex, you may encounter difficulties if you don't have prior experience with React. No problem if you run into common errors, just check NextJS docs or quickly Google it. When it comes to complex errors, you have to go back and change the root cause with the fundamental understanding of React. Additionally, learning and using React also makes it easier for you to approach various other frameworks like Gatsby, Remix, Redwood. So if you have no deadlines, learn React first. Second reason, the project doesn't require NextJS core features. NextJS focuses on enhancing React with 3 additional features: SSG, ISR, SNR. If you're not familiar with them, I'll explain quickly. CSR stands for client-side rendering. It's the method where the server sends only the necessary resources when requested by the client. Afterwards, the client-side browser will handle the task of rendering the website. The quickness of this method arises when the client has a low configuration or when the Ethernet connection is slow. Furthermore, Googlebot cannot understand the content of website to this resource, so it cannot include your website in Google search results. NextJS addresses the quickness of React by offering 3 options. The first option is static site generation. The idea behind this method is that the website will be rendered at the time of the developer or server building the source code. Afterward, the server will send the website as static pages to the client. The major benefit is that the client side doesn't need to render the website, allowing users to access the website more quickly. However, SSG still has a drawback. It cannot update new data without being rebuilt. At this point, ISR comes in handy. ISR stands for Incremental Static Regeneration. It helps the website create and update new content at runtime without rebuilding the entire site. But ISR is only suitable for static pages, meaning that the content displayed on the page is the same for all users. For example, in the case of a profile page, each user would need to see their own information. That's why SSR comes into play. In SSR, the server performs some or all of the rendering for the website instead of leaving it to the client. It's ideal for personalized content or real-time updates. Once again, it also has a downside. While it helps users access the website faster, but in reality, the server has to work more. In general, all 3 options contribute to improving website SEO and loading speed. They are best suited for types of websites with many static pages, such as blog, news, education, landing pages, and e-commerce. After all, you need to ask yourself, does your website have many static pages? Does it need SEO? For example, my freelance project is an internet website. It doesn't require SEO. It doesn't have many static pages. It doesn't have a large number of users to the point where user experience becomes overly strict, and all users must authenticate when using the website. Another noteworthy point is that my server resources are also limited. If I have similar projects in the future, React is sufficient for me. Reason number 3. Long-term project. If your project is short-term, that's fine. But if it's a long-term project, you should think carefully. Using NextJS is like boarding the same ship with its core development team. You need to follow their roadmap. You have to update your knowledge every time NextJS introduces new features, new libraries, new configurations, and sometimes breaking changes. Bugs and issues also stem from there. Anyway, they still update at the staggering pace despite the complaints. At some point, you may wonder, what is the true goal of NextJS? Their goal is to make NextJS a leading framework based on React and extremely well suited for deployment on Vercel. For those who don't know, Vercel is a cloud platform service company. Although NextJS is open source, Vercel remains its main sponsor and maintainer. Once you go for NextJS, you must follow their tech roadmap. For my 3-month freelance project, NextJS works fine. However, for longer-term projects, I will choose React because I don't want to entrust the project's future to another company. I need the ability to customize as much as possible in the future. Beyond these 3 reasons, NextJS is an excellent framework for building web applications. I summarize the content into a PDF file and place the link in the description below for you. Feel free to comment if you find the video helpful. Goodbye and see you in the next video.